this isn't a huge deal, but it's also like, who asked for
Why?
this change?
This is unnecessary. And
Yeah. Is it going to change the way I use YouTube or you like, have you ever really
you know
thought
what?
about your likes and dislikes in
No,
terms
I
of
don't- I
how
don't
you use
care.
the platform? No, right?
Honestly, people call them out to me more than I notice. Like sometimes when I'm streaming and
Yeah.
I pull up a Holo Taco video because we're gonna watch like the feed of it or something, and someone will in the chat will say there's 3 dislikes. Who dare dislike the video that just went up? And then I'll notice it. I'll be like, yeah, that's funny. But that's how I look at dislikes. I'm like, who is this one person or someone who dislikes a live stream before I've gone live?
Yeah.
I've seen that. People call it out in the chat, and I just think it's funny. Like, I don't care.
I mean, maybe because you already have success on this platform, it's easier to sort of
Yeah.
laugh about these things. But yeah, it's funny when we notice like someone disliking something before they could have even possibly watched it. And it's also someone who's like very committed, probably,
They're
to
following
disliking
me.
things.
Can't wait.
To
What
dislike
are they going
something
to do
within
now,
a
Ben?
minute.
But this is a good thing. Like, what are those people going to do with themselves now?
They could
can't-
still
will-
click dislike.
No, they will not be heard, though.
You think people are disliking for like the public, ritual or display of disliking?
Yeah. And I think that, well, I'm being funny here, but in a reasonable way where there is warrant to dislike something, and you want that voice to be heard, that won't really be heard because it won't be seen. So you could still leave a comment with criticism, constructive criticism always would be my suggestion.
People can just delete comments though.
Yeah,
that are
no,
critical.
you're true. But people could also hide their likes and dislikes if they wanted to before all of this. It's so stupid.
But yeah, I think the right take is you should have to hide both. You shouldn't be able to leave one public and the other. Anyway, I feel like this is getting so overblown, and I guess we're just
I
also
thought there was a
participating in
chance
this.
that they would revert it because of all of the big YouTubers saying like why and making really good videos and points about it. And I don't think at this point they're going to revert it because it's been so long.
It's pretty unusual for YouTube to reverse course on decisions like this. It's happened before with how they verified channels. Remember at one point they announced a change about like how they were going to like
Yeah.
how they would add check marks to certain accounts at
Yeah.
a certain threshold, and people really sort of didn't like the change they announced, and I think they adjusted their plans there. But
I
that's
don't-
pretty uncommon, right?
I don't think they're going to change it. There will be no more dislikes on YouTube. You can't hate us. It's illegal now. It's impossible to hate us.
Hey, we could just give a bunch of hot takes now, and they have no way of. This was a video game donkey had a video now. He goes, now that there's no dislike button on YouTube, I can just tell you how I really feel. And he goes, like, and he just starts naming like video games he hates, and he's just like the fan bases of those video games now can't dislike his video. Yeah.
Fuck
So
coffee. Fuck coffee lovers.
coffee.
You
Sucks.
can't dislike it. Everyone who likes tea like this video. Coffee lovers, too bad.
K-pop, terrible. There's nothing you
Okay,
can
let's
do.
not.
At the end of the day, yeah, I've seen some big creators acting like this is a big deal.
No, but they're doing that because it's also content. It is content for a lot of big YouTubers to create content around the dislike button. It gets the audience riled up. Like, I mean, I think that's in part why they're
There
doing it.
is a bit of a
and
game
it's,
going
it's
on.
whatever.
But I guess what I was going to say is I think it's less about this specific decision and more about it being another example of YouTube making a change to the platform that doesn't seem to have any reason
yeah.
or isn't something the people who use the platform were asking for.